what would your life look like without Beachbody? I know for me, when I asked myself that question, like really truthfully asked myself that question, it like rocked me to the core. Like I took myself back to 2009 when I became a coach. And of course I was a big dreamer. And when we all become coaches, I mean, truthfully, we are big dreamers. We're taking humongous leaps of faith. But I also look at what was happening in my life and racking up over $100,000 worth of debt and literally finding myself in 2010 being homeless and deferring car notes and not being able to pay my student loans. I mean, truthfully, I was a freaking mess. And I know a lot of the people that I work with, every coach actually that I work with, has their own mess that they were going through. We always say that we were in the weeds in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I always ask them to go through this exercise, and it's the same exercise that I'm gonna have you go through today. And it's honestly marinating in the question, what would my life be like without Beachbody? Now, I don't want you to just think about this. I actually need you to write it down. So either you're typing it in your phone, or you've got a piece of paper and you're writing it out, you're putting it into your computer, whatever the case may be, but I need you to write it. Like if I were sitting in front of you, I should actually see the top of your head, because you would be writing, typing, or putting it down into something concrete. What the heck would your life look like without Beachbody? I mean, for some of you guys, it's a physical journey. I mean, like you literally, I remember asking one of my coaches what it would be like, and they're like, I would be so sad. They've met some of their best friends through coaching. They've literally changed their life, paid off credit cards, I mean, brought home their husbands. Just for some people, it literally is the change and giving them their own second chance at this thing called life. What is your answer to that question? And if you need to pause me so that you can write it down, freaking pause me for goodness sakes. But if Beachbody Corporate came to you and said, in 1 minute, I need you to tell us what your life would be like if it wasn't for Beachbody. 1 minute. What would you say? What would you say? And I think when you get that down, so again, pause me if you need to, write it out. And then I need you to realize that you can't phone this in. That's what my success partner, Chelsea, says it all the time. You can't phone this in. You can't go, okay, that was nice, good exercise, close notebook, put that down. I don't need to ever think about that ever again. Actually, it's the opposite. You need to look at whatever you just wrote down every dang day. You either need to have it plastered on your wall, you need to put it in a frame, you need to have it as the backdrop. It could be a picture of you shredding your mortgage. It could be a picture, it could be your own before and after picture, for goodness sakes. It could be that of somebody else and you changing somebody else's life. What is it that you can put a visual to so that every single day you're reminded as to why you're doing this? What your calling is, what you're supposed to be doing, your mission, your purpose, the vision for this thing. I think for me personally, what I had to do is just open up and tell other people. We really tried to keep our walls up and keep this to ourselves. But I really challenge you, even if you don't want to put it in a frame, what if you just posted it on social media? We did this at one of our events, and we actually have a hashtag. It's called Life Without Beachbody. And if you want to use that hashtag, by all means, go ahead. But sometimes just telling people, holy crap, I just had a moment where I sat down and did this exercise, and I feel like I need to share this with the world. Whatever the case may be, don't let it just be another note in your notebook, another YouTube video watched. Allow it to be something that propels you and pushes you to do amazing freaking things.